Time again for one of my football episodes with all my favorite football teams, starting with the pros. The Green Bay Packers did not play this weekend. They had a bye week. They are 6-3 on the season, one game behind the Chicago Bears in the NFC North division. So bye week for the Packers. We get to play at Detroit Lions on Sunday. So should be a good game. Detroit always gets up to play us since we're a division rival. They've got the home crowd behind them, so it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out. The Butler Bulldogs finished their season on Saturday against the Drake Bulldogs. It was at Drake, and Drake came off a loss to Dayton the week before. They got their butts handed to them by Dayton. They came in this game knowing they needed a win in order to at least clinch a share of the Pioneer Football League Championship. Butler had already at least clinched a share. And Drake came in and they put a whooping on Butler. Butler came out and scored the opening points to go up 7-0, but Drake hammered us 45-20. Matt Lancaster, quarterback of Butler, had 248 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Their running back, Trey Heater, was out with an injury, so that pretty much took out the running game and made us one-dimensional with the passing game. Trey Heater, we count on him for so much offense, and without him, kind of screwed us over. So Don Stewart was the running back. He only gained 75 yards, 0 touchdowns. Brendan Shannon, wide receiver, led us with 126 yards and a touchdown. Drake just dominated this game. 32 first downs to our 19. They had 546 yards in offense to our 303. And so our regular season's over. They still have another week. If they win next week, then they will clinch a share of the Pioneer Football League title. They're a half a game back. And San Diego, the one team in our conference that we did not get to play this year, they also are a half game back. And if they win on Saturday, then they will clinch a share of the Pioneer Football League title. So it could be a duo championship, or it could be a trio. So I don't know. Butler's regular season's over. I know I made all that crap up about the BCS and all that stuff, but they're not in BCS school. They're not even in Division 1A, or what people call the FBS, the Football Bowl subdivision. They are an FCS team, the Football Championship subdivision. So they actually have a 16-team tournament. Unfortunately, the Pioneer Football League champion does not qualify for that tournament. They will begin qualifying next year. I'm not sure why that is. Don't really follow FCS a whole lot, but I guess next year they're going to expand the tournament, and the Pioneer Football League champion will get an automatic berth into it. So our season's over, but we're just going to find out if we are outright Pioneer Football League champions, duo Pioneer Football League champions, or trio Pioneer Football League champions, or tri-champions, or whatever they call it, but whatever. Anyway, so Butler goes down. They end the season at 8-3 after a 7-game winning streak. They went 7-1 in their conference, and they clinched at least a share of their conference championship. The Columbus East Olympians had a game on Saturday rather than Friday night at Evansville Reitz. The reason being is Evansville is a 3-hour drive, and we weren't going to be able to get down there in time. We stay in school all day. We're not going to leave school early to go play football somewhere, so couldn't do it on Friday night. Had to go be a Saturday night game. And we played Evansville Reitz Panthers. Evansville Reitz is a private Catholic school, so they have a bit of an advantage on us. They get players that want to come play for them. Got to have money, got to have talent to play for them, while we just get what we have in our school district. And last time we played them, it was an overtime loss, 61-60. They in the regional round, the Sweet 16 round. I'm sorry, the Elite 8 round, basically. They went for a 2-point conversion and got it, and that's why we lost. That was back in 2007. But we came to play for revenge. Our coach used to coach them back in the day, had a long career as the head coach there before he moved over to Columbus East in 2001. And we went in this game and got behind 7-0 early, had to punt the ball away. They came down onto our goal line basically and tried to go up 14-0, but we shut the door on 4 downs, took over, ended up scoring. Another time they came down and tried to score again, went for it on 4 downs on our goal line, and they failed again. Columbus East ended up breaking away in this game in the 4th quarter, ended up getting a 35-21 win. Definitely a great job by our team. They are a tough opponent. Like I said, they recruit their players. They're a private Catholic school while we were just a public school. They weren't ranked. They were 9-3, I believe. Yeah, 9-3. We were 12-0, number 1 in the state, 4A. And we got the win, so now we get to go play Friday night at home against the Indianapolis Cathedral Fighting Irish. And this team is the top private Catholic school in the state. And this will be about the 5th time that we've played them in the semi-state round. This is the Final Four round. It'll be the 5th time we played them in that round, and every time that we've played them before, they have absolutely destroyed us, whether we were ranked number 1 or undefeated or whatever. They're just that good. They're so good. They go in, you know, the 4A state tournament's a bunch of cupcakes to them. They usually go out and play their regular season games against teams in Cincinnati, like St. Xavier or Moeller, and then they play big-time Louisville private Catholic schools like Trinity and all that. So then they play the big, heavily student-populated 5A schools here in Indiana, like Warren Central, Ben Davis, schools like that. And then they play the other private Catholic schools in Indiana, like Chittard and Roncalli. So their schedule's always stacked every year and helps them prepare for tournament and to wallop everybody. A lot of their guys end up playing for big-time Division I football schools. So last year when we played them, we had the number 1 quarterback in the nation, and they beat us 62-7. So far in the tournament, they have beaten every team by at least 27 points. So the odds are definitely stacked against us yet again against them. It's going to take a miracle to beat them. I'm hopeful, but you got to be realistic, and it's not looking good. So at least pray for us. Hopefully we can get it done and make it to the state championship for the first time since 1979 when we won the 3A state title. But you just got to be hopeful. That's all you can ask for. You got to go out there and try to win that game and try to fight harder than they. Well, another disappointment in fantasy football. Lost 62-54. Of course, I went 4-0 in non-division play. First time around when I played my division, I was 1-4. Now I'm back to playing my division again, and what happens? I lose 62-54. Now this guy I just lost to in my division happens to be the guy I beat the first time around. The one guy. And well, he was 2-7 going into this game, so pretty terrible loss. He improves to 3-7. I fall to 5-5. I'm now out of the playoff race. Well, I'm out of the playoffs if they were to start today. I'm back a game behind the wild card spot. I'm a game behind my division lead, sitting around I think 12th or 13th place right now. So pretty much sucks, but as you can see, Jay Cutler and his concussion screwed me. Sad. Once again, my kicker got me the most points, and then the Buffalo Bills receiver. 54, and he got 62. Just pitiful. Things are starting to fall apart for me. Not predicted to do well this coming week, but hopefully I can get this turned around. I don't want to miss the playoffs.